me.
He would have to stop getting his ass whooped
and help them jump
That's
on
fucked
me.
up.
That's what I'm saying. That's how they. That's the rule.
Woo!
Right. So imagine exactly. Imagine that. You like. I'm trying to help.
You know that's funny because I had a couple homeboys that were Kappas, and they used to always ask me what would I play if I was gonna play it, and I told them because I didn't want to put all my business out there. I said I was a Marine. I'm not playing shit else.
Right.
I got brotherhood for life.
Right. Right.
And they were like, well, if you had to join one, I said it'd probably be a Kappa. And so it was a football game they invited me to come to at Miles College. They were like, come to the football game. Oh, we kick with the Kappas. And I'm like, nah. I said I might come. So I decided not to go, right? The night I decided not to go, this motherfucker had a big ass brawl in the stands over, I don't know what the hell they were brawling over, but they got in a brawl. And I was like, see, if I would have been there, I would have had to fight for some shit that I'm not in, for some niggas that ain't really down with me. Nah.
Hell no.
I said, I probably would have swung because you my homie, thinking that it was just homie shit.
Right. Yes.
But you didn't did some shit to make this shit a whole.
Exactly. Right. A whole other.
That's
situation.
Like that's like you caning with your homeboy and your homeboy get to fight, but then he throw up goddamn a Crip sign or a folk sign or Vice Lord sign. Now it's their business and not our business.
Exactly.
I get it.
Exactly. Yep.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, JUSDYS. Oh, yeah. In case y'all didn't know, the merchandise comes in different colors.
Absolutely. But you know what? Hold on.
But I say that to say this. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight we are talking about one-sided friendships. If you've ever been in one, please chime in. I think the calling number is still the same.
Wait, I didn't say who I am. Did we do? Okay, let's do it now.
Okay. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, JUSDYS, Dysfunctional's World.
I'm your boy Said, aka Mr. Let's Talk.
Over there on the side, that's all. Big up, 2 times.
That's right.
Tonight we're talking about one-sided friendships. If you have been in one, or you feel like you are in one, and you want to discuss it, please hit the call-in number. I will make sure that the call-in number is correct before. Yes.
Oh yeah.
I'll make sure the call-in number is correct before I have Annie put it on the screen. But there will be a call-in number in case y'all would like. We're going to have to keep comments to a 2-minute minimum at most.
For the
call in, so we can still continue to talk to the viewers. Right. And you can call in and give your 2-minute point or vintage point. How you feel about it? Do you think it exists? What's your? Let them get a Dos Equis too. Okay.
Like 1, 2? You?
Yes, one more. What do y'all feel about that? What are y'all feelings about one-sided friendships? Are they redeemable? Are they things that you just gotta let go and let God? I mean, how do you feel about it?
Tonight's gonna be a good conversation. It might be a touchy conversation, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure everybody have been in one-sided friendships where you realize,
at some point,
this person ain't providing nothing to the friendship. You know what I'm saying? Or they ain't bringing what they used to bring to the friendship. So this is what tonight's conversation is going to be about. Y'all know, as usual, we went on a couple minutes early so we could send out our invites. But I'm going to talk. He's going to send his invites and then vice versa, y'all.
I'm going to talk and send invites.
Exactly.
I'm going to do that today.
And right now, we ain't going to go straight into the conversation. We're going to give y'all a couple minutes, let people get up in the chat. You know what I'm saying? But just think about what you want to say. Think about an example of people who've been in your life and it was a
Dos Equis, yeah.
Oh,
LOL. Yeah, Annie said, yeah, I'll take
Absolutely.
A Dos Equis.
There you go. Yeah. Michelob Ultra. Yeah. See, that's why she's my favorite. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, so this is what we're talking about tonight, y'all.
So
everybody has been in one-sided
friendships.
Yes.
Once you get into a one-sided friendship, you do. How do you get out of a one-sided friendship? What do you feel like? What do you feel like is the do's and don'ts in a one-sided friendship? Like, can a person redeem themselves if they're a one-sided friendship with you, can they redeem themselves, huh?
Not really.
How long does it take for you to realize that you're in a one-sided friendship? But you can even be in a one-sided relationship, I guess.
Actually, you can be.
You can't be.
Yeah.
You can be in a one-sided relationship as well.
Yeah.
That's that much is very, very, very true.
Because if you putting out all, like say he starts something and he always calling you and you ain't know what's going on. He needs you to help him.
Oh, you looking at it from the fight aspect.
Oh, that's it.
Well, the shit start.
Anything,
Okay,
Anything.
okay. Because
Just anything.
I had a partner that I don't know if he shit starts or he just always stayed in shit. But yeah, because at some point you got to ask yourself that. Like
No, that's true.
when they call you, hey bro, I just got into it. This dude at the gas station. You like, okay, I'm on my way. And then 2 weeks later, hey bro, I just got into it with this dude at my kid's school. And you're like, damn, hold on, my nigga. Like, is it you?
Right.
Like, are you
Right.
starting shit? Because I need to stop coming to you motherfuckers before I show up and get shot one day.
Absolutely. You can understand 1 or 2 times, but damn,
All the time, yeah.
right.
But then again, the kind of person I am, and I guess the role I play in certain people's life, I'm the muscle in some situations.
I can understand that.
And I don't. It's not a role that I volunteer to be in. But I think when people realize that you the one that's always on go.
Right.
And I guess I was always on go because I was angry. I was angry, and not to get on mental health right now. I was angry that I wasn't medicated, so I always was on go. But when I got medicated and I started looking at the shit simply, I'm like, nah, I don't want to be on go all the time. I don't want to do that. Like, I don't want to be him.
Right. I don't want to be that guy.
Because if I slap this dude, who's to say this dude won't see me tomorrow at a chicken restaurant buying my son some food and he shoot me because I didn't on go his ass to sleep around this joint. So I don't like being that person anymore.
I can understand that. A lot of times you have to look at friendships from the outside. You know what I'm saying? I know with you being in it, it's hard to see from the outside looking in. We normally used to looking from the inside out. But sometimes you have to take a step back and see what it is that person provides to you. Now, understand people grow apart.
They do.
You know what I'm saying? So maybe y'all was childhood friends, but as grown men, y'all don't have the same interests anymore. And that's okay.
Is it though? Because I don't think people forgive you for not being who you were yesterday.
Well, but they need to because they understand that people grow apart, right?
Okay.
So the term people in your life for a season. Maybe that season was elementary school, junior high school, college. You see what I'm saying? Now, of course, you're going to have some friends who just in your life forever. Cool. Everybody is not blessed to have them, right?
Right.
But some people are. I'm blessed to have a couple people like that that's been in my life for a very long time, right? But people grow apart. Some people might grow up in elementary school, then junior high school, one of them get in the game. And then, then right after high school, one of them go to the military, the other one don't.
It happens.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, one of them get into drugs, the other one don't.
It changes the dynamic.
Right. Things, you start to grow apart. And okay, let's say neither one of them get into any of that. And they still grow apart. Because as you get older, your interests are different.
One get a family.
And one stay a playboy. One stay
in the streets.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Just messing around.
This is just regular life. You see what I'm saying? And you start to understand that, damn, I'm always reaching out to bro. He never reached back. I'm always checking on him. He never checked on me. Small shit like that. You know what I'm saying? When you start to realize he's not a bad dude, this is becoming a one-sided friendship.
Yeah.
It's stuff like that you start to realize.
I think on that comment that I made about the relationships, because it just dawned on me that you could be in a one-sided relationship. In one of my songs, I say she's not a bad person. She just got bad character flaws.
I remember that song. Yes, you did say that, and I thought that was pretty dope too. Real.
So,
and that's true.
I believe friends can have the same type of setup. Your friends can have a bad character flaw. They're not bad people.
Right.
They just got a bad character flaw that makes them do fucked up shit.
Right.
And if you're their friend, you got to be drug into this fucked up shit too.
Right. Absolutely.
All the time.
If you choose to be.
Right.
Because I know I have friends right now who would call me if they was into some shit. Right?
Yeah.
And I tell them I ain't coming.
Damn.
Sorry. I got friends who will call me and tell me there's some shit, and I'm on the way before we even hang up.
Yeah.
You This being one of them.
I appreciate
Bro
that.
called me, be like, hey man, such and such, I'm on the way before we can even get up. Call me, hey nephew, these niggas over here. I'm on the fume. You know what I'm saying? But I might have a friend or two who call me and I be like, damn, bro, I might try to help them figure out a way to get out of it.
Just the way you said, damn, bro. Like, yeah.
I'm just saying because you already
Yeah,
know.
he ain't gonna help me.
It's the truth, right? And I'm just keeping it 100 because
It's true.
I might help you try to figure out a way to get out of it,
Okay.
and I might stay on the phone with you,
Right.
or I might be like, bro, what the hell you do?
Talk him out of it. Talk him out of the situation.
Yeah,
Get him a clear mind in a foggy system, in a
right.
foggy
Get in
situation.
your car right now and go home. Are these
Okay.
niggas waiting for you right now? Are they in front of you? No? Okay, bet. Is there back door to where you at? Go. Leave right now. You see what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's just what it got to be. You know what I'm saying? So it's, man, this and it's real life though. It's real life. You can't come to the rescue of everybody.
No, you can't.
You just can't do that.
You can't.
Loved ones, absolutely. Close friends and shit like that, absolutely. But everybody, you know, you can't be willing to play Captain Save 'em all day
Not
for
all
everybody.
Not all the time.
Right. And
That's a very
the truth,
dangerous
y'all.
game.
That's a very dangerous game. Very dangerous game. And people don't mind putting you in harm's way.
Russian roulette.
Yeah.
I think it's a little
Yeah.
worse than Russian roulette.
You only got one bullet.
Yeah, but you got 5 chances. 6 if you play the right gun.
But
So-
see,
That one bullet.
I mean, I'm only saying that because I played Russian roulette with a revolver, and for whatever reason, it jammed on the last shot, and the last shot was mine. I know. I know. I'm here. I'm here for a real fucking reason. I'm here.
all right. See, and that's the thing, man. Life get real, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
But-
what's up, y'all? What's up, BD? What's up?
But I also realized
What's
that
up, Sugar? We see y'all.
I also
Appreciate y'all
realized
tuning
that
in.
yeah, like people some
Smash
people
that
they got
like
bad
button for me,
character
Trayvon.
flaws.
What's up?
I didn't always realize that, you know,
It take us a minute, or it take us a while.
because I used to think if you say you my friend, like this how crazy it was. My best friend, the one that got killed, God rest his soul. I used to think because we were friends, I had to put up with the shit they did to me. So like when we were younger, before we started driving and shit and whipping through different neighborhoods and getting in fights all the time, they would fight me, or they would try to fight me, and I would go home because most of the time I didn't want to fight them because they were my friends. I like that shit's in my head. Like I don't want to beat up my friend. I don't want to hurt my friend.
Right.
But
Right.
they would do shit like make me really want to fuck their ass up. Like if they were anybody else, I'd have to bury their ass. But
Allegedly.
so like we had times we were playing basketball at this in the neighborhood we did in. There was an entrepreneur who built a brick house and he had like a little basketball goal in the backyard. And so we was out there playing because they finally allowed us to go over there and play. So we were playing one day. It was my best friend, 1, 2, 3. There were 4 other dudes with him.
Mhm.
5 other dudes, and we were playing 21. And so I had the ball. One of them tried to clothesline me. I ducked.
Man.
2 of them tried to cag me. I stepped over that, and one of them went to slap me, and I just spent off of it. I said, you know what? I'm finna go home. And so they were like, no, stay, let's fight. No, man, I'm finna go home. So sadly, in that story, the 6th person followed me home because he let them egg his head up. Yeah, slap him. You slap him, we got your back. And he didn't slap me. He got close enough to put his hands on me, and I hit him with a folding chair. Because I made it to my porch. We had a folding chair on the porch.
Right.
I said, if you don't back up, I'm going to slap you with a chair. And he was like, no, you won't. And so he got close enough,
Right.
and I gave him the chair. And they were like, man, that's fucked up. He's like, oh, but y'all ain't going to help me. I'm like, if y'all come over, I'm going to slap y'all with a chair too. Like, chairs for everybody.
That's right.
So Pops at the time, he was living with us at the time. He gonna tell me, why would you pick the smallest one to pick on? I said, pick on. Don't you see 6 people?
Right. They
I'm
follow
one.
me.
They follow me telling this one to slap me. Whether he
Right.
the biggest or the smallest, that's what they told him to do. And he playing into it. He finna do it.
Right.
I slapped him with a chair. The chair was open for all the rest of them to come and get some too. It wasn't like it was like, hey, you know what? He slapped me with a chair. We gonna let this one ride. No, I intentionally did something to make you stop trying to harm me.
Right. Right. And that's what it is right there. But, and you know what? For that one dude who they hyped up, was that a one-sided friendship?
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? Because they pushed him out there to do something that he didn't want to do.
Y'all probably don't remember this. We was little. Well, when I was little, we used to put sticks on our shoulder and say, "Knock it off." I mean, you slap me.
Oh yeah.
Hit you in the chest, and then I hit you, then you know, I hit the other person,
Right.
and then they'll say, "Oh, you hit that hard?" Yeah, he hit you that hard, but he really didn't hit me that hard. But
Right.
forcing me, they started fighting.
Yep.
I don't remember the stick game. I remember the line game.
Nah, I know exactly what he's talking about.
I mean, I heard stories about what he's talking about, and he said, "Hey, big
Hey,
what is your definition of a one-sided friendship?" Just wondering. We just gave examples, Annie, but a definition, I guess, is a friendship that only serves or benefits one party. That's a pretty good definition.
It really is. That's a great definition, actually.
Serves or only benefits one party. That's the definition.
Yep.
Who out there in TV land want to call in? Let me check the call in number. Hold on. Keep talking. Y'all just keep on talking.
I mean, and that's literally what the one.
I gotta see what it is.
When you find yourself doing more for that person never does anything for you. You know, you always the one to pay for the drinks or go out and have a good time or call them, hey, let's go hang out. They never call you to hang out. You know what I'm saying? They never be like, bro, man, I got a case or I got a 6 or you know, if y'all smoking, you got some whatever y'all smoking on. You know what I'm saying? It's never that. It's always you inviting them. You know what I'm saying? It's always you checking up on them to see how they doing. You know, how your mom doing, how your family. It's always that. It's never the other way around. They never help you. Hey, bro, can you help me change the brakes in my car? Oh man, I gotta go do this.
Or especially when you get ready to move.
Right. Oh yeah, absolutely. When it's some physical labor to be done, they ain't helping. You know what I'm saying? So this is what we talk about. One side.
My back hurt.
Yeah, you can't call them to vent to them and tell them some of the problems that you got going on.
You
But
can't.
They want to call and vent to you all the time. You see what I'm saying? So these become one-sided, and some people say it's draining. You know what I'm saying?
What's going on, Carl?
Yeah. What up? So this is what we talk about when we say a one-sided. You know what I'm saying?
You
Friendship.
change the number.
Yeah, it's a different number.
Oh, okay.
That's why I had to look at it, make sure it was still valid. They run out. They have a time limit to them.
Oh, okay.
If you don't use them, they recycle them to somebody else. If you pay for it, however, you get to keep it for as long as you want. But I'm not going to pay for a free number just to keep it, and I don't use it on a daily basis. So
That makes sense.
yeah. But like I said, if y'all have any one-sided stories y'all would like to explain, talk about, share with us, have a group therapy share session, hit the call-in number. Like I said, keep it to at least 2 minutes, and we can keep it moving.
Right.
What would you consider? What would the definition for one-sided friendship be the same for a one-sided relationship?
Ooh. Yeah. Overall, yes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because some of the same things apply. Some of the same things, but I would say that it's more on a higher level in a relationship.
Yes.
Okay.
Meaning like the person always vent to you, but you can't vent to them. Because you can do that in a friendship and in a
Right.
relationship. You always there for that person, like the brakes go out or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And that person never there for you. Not for the same thing, because in a relationship, as a male, you ain't gonna call your wife if your brakes go out and have her and expect her to come. But I'm just saying, you might call her and say, hey, my brakes went out. And you over there changing it, but she'll never call you to check on you to make sure you okay. You see what I'm saying? Like stuff like that.
Okay, so if you have a one-sided homeboy or homegirl relationship, friendship, and it is one-sided, is it always been one-sided, or does it just become one-sided?
It's probably always
think-
been one side.
I think it could be both. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like some of them has, like you said, always been one-sided,
Okay.
and some of them become one-sided.
Okay,
You see what I'm saying? As people start to grow and grow apart, you know what I'm saying? They may start to value other people more than they value you. They take you for granted. You know what I'm saying? So now the friendship is just one-sided. Y'all only talk when you call them. You see what I'm
Okay.
saying? Y'all only hang out when you invite them out. And that's because they found another group of friends who they feel like are more aligned with their current interests. You see what I'm saying? And shit like that. So now they hanging out with them all the time. So it becomes one-sided. But then, like said, you got somewhere it's been one-sided from the jump. And you just didn't see it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're like, oh, nah, this is my boy. Remember, some people are just friends simply because they grew up together. You actually said that. Probably last year or some time ago. Some people are simply friends because they grew up together. That's it.
just like belonging from the hood.
Exactly. Have no common interest though.
Right. Just because we grew up in the same neighborhood, we're forced to be friends.
Right.
Because you were the person that I seen every day.
Right. Exactly.
So I may not even like you. You may not like me.
Right.
But we hang out or we do shit together because we
Y'all in
we
the same
see
hood,
each other
yeah.
all the fucking time.
Right. So that's what it could be like. You know what I'm saying? To have that kind of, I ain't gonna say even relationship because it wouldn't be that. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right. It just be that dynamic.
Yeah, that dynamic. Exactly. I don't know you. Not for
Not
real.
for real, right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But we just cool because we grew up together. And then you start realizing once again, I'm always inviting you over to the crib to come kick it and hang out, but you never invited me to your house. You see what I'm saying? Or you go to a basketball game, you ain't invite me, but you invited such. Damn, okay, now this person don't dislike you, but they ain't cool with you. It's a one-sided friendship. They benefiting from you. You ain't benefiting nothing from them.
So when a so-called friend talks, I guess, about you to a third party, but it gets back to that one-sided friend, how does that one-sided friend supposed to take that?
Okay, so
should he take it as gossip or should he take it as, damn, that's just some fucked up shit to say?
Well, see, and that's where you know if somebody really got your back. So if that friend is standing around a group of people and they talking about you,
right,
and he or she don't say nothing to defend you, that's probably not your friend.
Gotcha.
You see what I'm saying? Because
I've heard that before.
Homie, a true friend is gonna be like, hold on, bro, hold on, y'all. You know, and I told you I've been through that situation where somebody was talking about one of my friends.
Go ahead.
Hold on just a second. Where somebody was talking about one of my friends.
Okay.
In front of me. Is that the two people? And I had to stop them. And I asked them, why would y'all say that in front of me? My exact words was, y'all know damn well I'm gonna go back and tell him what y'all saying.
Right.
Why would y'all say that in front of me?
And what they say?
Damn, my bad, said, because I ain't saying this nice. I was saying it now. I was using other words and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, but I felt disrespectful.
Right.
Like y'all think I'm a punk or something.
Because they say it in front of you.
Say this type of derogatory shit about my homie in front of me.
And I'm not gonna say nothing about
it. And I ain't gonna say nothing. So
or tell him so he can say something.
Yeah, but I told him, I said, well, man, y'all think I ain't gonna go back and tell him? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
After I get through cussing y'all asses out.
I don't think a lot of people think about shit like that.
You know what I'm saying? Because y'all want to make it seem like I'm down with y'all over this person.
Right.
No.
Right.
And I'm telling y'all I'm gonna go back and tell him. So the second I fucking leave out y'all face, not out the place where we at,
right.
No. But the second I walk away from y'all, I'm picking up my phone and I'm gonna call him. Like, bro, they out here running your name down.
Yeah.
And I stood up for you. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what real friends do.
Marlo and Chris.
From The Wire.
Yeah. But I mean, they try to defend what Omar was saying against Marlo, but they didn't tell Marlo, like Mike said, why we out here fighting this battle when Marlo kicked up somewhere and he don't want us, he want Marlo.
Right.
But I think that was a one-sided.
Oh, absolutely. Well, especially in that he was just out for what they could do for him.
Yeah, Mike wanted to be on the team.
Yeah.
He wanted to be down, but like what's her name? The girl. Snoop said, you always move different.
She said you'll never be one of us.
You always ask questions when you should just follow.
Right.
He's like, follow? Bitch, you crazy?
Yeah. That's how he seen that they was trying to line him up.
Yeah.
That's the best way to say it.
Yeah.
And he took her out instead.
Yeah.
But you got people who will do that type shit to you. And you got to see it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you said, Marlo kicked up. We
out
here on the front line.
He kicked up.
Yeah, we out here on the front line. Because Marlo was all about himself.
Yeah.
I remember he got mad. My name is my name.
Yeah. He
did. Speaking on my name.
He said that. He's like, what the F dude say?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I just had a different respect for Mike when he said that. Because I was like, you're right. Like, but I've been in that situation before.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I've been in a situation where motherfucker was like, this person right here, and we're like, hold on, my dude, you ain't gonna talk bad about. But then I'm looking at it like he's somewhere he don't even give a fuck.
Right.
We out here defending this shit. He don't give a fuck.
Right.
Why we out here?
Yeah. And that should be true because I ain't gonna. Oh yeah, you had a story. Go ahead. My bad.
I got a friend.
Go ahead.
When I was in Pennsylvania.
Talk
a little louder.
I had a friend when I was in Pennsylvania, and I was at the bar one day and we was playing pool, and they said, "Your boy just came out of a crack house," and I was like, "Nah, he ain't come out of no crack house because he lived with me."
Right.
You know?
Okay.
So we still shooting pool, and then when I got home, I said, "Yo, They told me they seen you come out of a crack house. I said, you on crack? I said, ain't none of my shit, come up missing or stole or nothing like that. I can leave $100 on the table and it'll be there when I come back. So
Right.
and then he was like, oh, I don't know who said that. I said, man, I was with your boys. We was at this one little bar and they was talking. I said, yo, they looking at me like, man, you defending Frank? I'm like, yeah, I'm defending him.
Right. Right.
You don't know that side of it.
No,
If it was true, you don't know that side because he never did it to you.
but it's the fact that me and him hung together.
Right.
And then, because the first time we first met, he asked me, can I fight? I told him, can I grab you? Because if I grab you, can you get loose?
Right.
He looked at me, he was like, what do you mean by that? And I grabbed him. He couldn't get it loose. And I said, yeah, I can fight. What you mean?
See, but that's how good friendships are made. But see, and that's what it's about though, because you don't want to be in a situation where you find out the hard way
Right.
that it's a one-sided friendship.
Yeah, I story time.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'm working at I work for 2 movie companies.
Uh-huh.
So when I worked for the second movie company, I met this dude. He used to have a do-rag on, baggy pants, whatever. I don't remember the dude's name. We worked on a few jobs together.
Right.
I wouldn't say we were friends.
Right.
We worked on a few jobs together. And he was like, hey, can you give me a ride? So I gave him a ride. He had me take him to his wife's house.
Mm-hmm.
He said he had a wife. So I'm like, okay. I don't think none of that shit. So we go over there. She talking a little reckless to him. And he like, Meryl, I got to leave. So he like, can you take me somewhere else? I guess. I mean, you give me gas money, right? He's like, yeah. So he take me over to this other house, the chick house. And I'm not going to say what her profession was,
Uh-huh.
but it was something different. And so she was attractive to me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, is this you? He's like, no, that's not me. So I'm talking to her. Come back later to find out that, because she told me to come back and holler at her. So I come back and she's like, I thought you were bullshit. And I'm like, why would you think that? She said, because you hanging out with him, I thought you like him. So what is like him? His brother-in-law said they didn't like Nick because he put his hands on their sister.
Mm-hmm.
So they were beating his ass. But they said, we thought you like him too. And I'm like, whoa, what is this? Thought you like him shit.
Right. What you
And
mean?
they're like, well, he smoked crack or he smoked coke,
Wow.
one of them. He smoked one of them. And then they were like, he buy. Buy what?
Yeah.
By the win?
Right. Like
By the car?
Buy a lotto ticket? Like, what you talking about?
What are you
Buy.
talking about?
Yeah.
And they're like, well, he go both ways. Oh, hell no.
nah.
I'm like, I just gave him a ride. I don't know this dude from Steve.
Right.
I'm like, I'm not like him. I don't have those intentions. I don't have those afflictions. None of that. So the brother-in-law, he threw up what he was, at the game. And as long as I've been me, I rep me, whether I'm 50 deep or by myself, it's mainly mostly by myself.
Right.
So I rep me. They're like, damn, you're a real one, huh? So you really ain't like him. No, motherfucker, I said that. He's like, don't call me no motherfucker, I'll slap your ass. No, motherfucker, you won't. Like, shit, I got this thing on my hip, so you can't touch me. It's like, you can't touch me either, goddamn.
Right.
But so they were like, that was my experience with hanging out with the wrong people.
Mm-hmm.
Get you a label, and I'm like, but y'all didn't even ask me. Y'all just see me. Y'all just see me pull up,
Yes, sir.
Right.
and y'all just assumed that we friends because I pulled up.
Right.
No, he
Right.
gave me gas. I gave him a ride.
That's it.
That's it. Like,
They don't know that, so perception is reality. You know what I'm saying?
all right, Morg is in the building now. She says, "Oh, Delta's in the building too." Okay,
What's
Morg
up,
said.
Delta? What's up, Morg?
Morg said one-sided friendships can be really lonely.
Absolutely.
But I also feel so guilty when I rarely talk to people that text me multiple times a day. I hate doing that to them, but sometimes I just need to be alone. Yeah. I had a friend that used to tell me that if I text her more than once, she feel like I'm being pushy because she hasn't had time to respond to the first text first. And I
Right.
said, I never thought about it like that. I just thought I was being consistent.
Mhm.
Checking on you, asking about you, throwing a text out there. But there's really people who take that second and third text as you're being pushy because they haven't gotten around to text you back yet.
Right. Well, and see, it depends on how long it's been, because you might text somebody and it's been 2 hours and you text them again, and you good, like you straight, but now they think you're being pushy. But
Yeah.
in reality, you just being worried.
You're being worried because I ain't heard back from you, right?
Yeah. So it's a fine line.
Morg said, or I just don't have the energy to socialize, and I don't know how to tell them that. But I hope they don't see our friendship as one-sided. More, that's your Aquarius side. This, I think, that's an excuse. It could be Delta. 100%. I say that all the time. Laugh my ass off. Meaning her. Yeah.
I mean, but yeah, one-sided friendships are real, and you were talking about earlier one-sided relationships.
One-sided relationship.
Sometimes you have somebody who put they all into a relationship, and then the other side is not meeting them. You know what I'm saying? Anywhere, let alone halfway. They ain't meeting them nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
Not even across the street.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So people tend to check out a relationship sometimes, right? Without letting the other person know. So now the other person is still doing whatever it is that they're doing, all in, paying rent and, you know what I'm saying, washing cars, cleaning the house, whatever the case may be. I don't know.
When that one-sided relationship occurs, how does someone get out of that in a relationship? Because most times when you invest in something, you hate to see it. You hate to leave before it matures.
Well,
right.
It's going to take you a long time to actually see that it's really one-sided.
Exactly.
And then when
That's
your eyes is open, you don't even want to be around them no more.
Right. Because,
period. No more. You don't even want to talk to them. You don't want to do nothing with them. You just want to.
Because initially you may think that, you know, they just mad. You know what I'm saying? Or it just might be something that you did, or, you know, who knows? You never know. If it's a man looking at the woman, oh, her cycle long, or she having a bad day at work. If it's the woman looking at the man, oh, he got something going on, he dealing with it internally. You see what I'm saying? So like Unc said, it's a long time before they actually realize, oh, this shit is one-sided. They ain't got nothing going on. It's just a one-sided relationship. You see what I'm saying? And you keep giving them the benefit of the doubt because you love them until your eyes become wide open.
All right, Annie says, more people that are truly your friends take the time to learn how you are, and they don't think they would hold it against you. That's in my opinion. Regarding you just needing to be alone sometimes. That's true.
That's true. Absolutely.
Absolutely. I mean, some people want like since I retired, I'm still a go-getter. You know, I like to do a little shake and bake. You know, get out and do what I need to do. But when you got time to just be by yourself, you don't want nobody calling you, you don't want nobody texting you, you don't want nobody doing nothing.
So you liking that by yourself time?
I do.
Okay.
I do. I mean, I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, I don't bother you. I mean,
you can call me, but
no. I'm just saying, I get from your sister. Have you talked to him? What's he doing? I thought y'all hang out, and I'm like, I seen him this morning. We went to the gym.
Right.
But I'm not. She's like, well, you're not hanging out with him. You're not going over there for what? Like, if he wanted to see me, he'd say, hey, nephew, I'm finna come by.
Right.
If I want to see him, I'll be like, hey, where you at? I'm finna come by. Like, I don't say that. I like being alone too. So I do and don't like being alone.
Well,
I like being alone to a degree, but my intrusive thoughts get the better of me if I'm alone if I'm alone too long by myself.
Right. I can see that.
Because mine get to running. They be.
And that's with anybody. Oh, let me take a quick second to say happy birthday to my baby girl. You know what I'm saying?
Happy birthday, Morg.
Stink. We love you.
Yeah,
happy birthday, Morg. Was yesterday. When Morg was yesterday.
I think it's either today or tomorrow.
I thought Morg was yesterday. Morg, when's your birthday? I thought it was yesterday. But anyway, happy birthday to Morg. You know what I'm saying?
The 20th.
That was yesterday.
So, yeah. Happy belated birthday.
Okay. So big shout out to Morg. Big shout out to my daughter. You know what I'm saying?
Haitian Warrior just joined the building.
Hey, Haitian Warrior, what's happening, bro? DB Fitness in the building.
Annie, that's very true, and I'm very grateful to have those kind of people in my life who understand. Good evening, fellas. Good evening, everyone in the chat. Oh my God, happy birthday to her. Yeah, mine was yesterday. Okay.
Yeah, I knew. Okay.
You right on it then.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I kind of figured that.
Look, more, it's more your creation.
Check these hats out, y'all. If you want one of these hats, y'all, you can definitely get one for the low price.
And
and we got sweatshirts coming as well.
Sweatshirts, t-shirts. You let us know what you want.
Yeah,
we can get it. We can get it.
The logo. Y'all see it.
It comes in different colors.
Morg created this logo for us.
We should give her a complimentary pack.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Yeah. She get anything we make, she gonna have to get free.
Okay.
Because she actually created it. You know what I'm saying? So Yeah, Morgan get a hat free, a sweatshirt free, a t-shirt free.
Can you see it up close?
Absolutely. There you go. Absolutely. So Morgan did this. We appreciate it. She came up with the color scheme, the whole thing, y'all. So big shout out to Morgan, y'all. We always like to give her credit because she did that for us. Yep.
Yep. Back to the one-sided,
One-sided friendship.
friendships.
That shit is so true.
I think I'm in a one-sided friendship.
Mm.
Like they call me to vent. They call me when they're angry. Not really angry. They call me to vent.
Uh-huh.
They call me when they need something done.
Okay.
They call me when
They call you for everything.
they call me for a lot.
Right. Right.
And I'm not gonna say I don't call them to check on them. I don't call them as much because I know if they really want to talk to me, they'll call me.
Right.
And they be busy.
Mhm.
So I respect their busyness and they like their peace. And I really don't be having shit that I want to discuss. But like they'll call me to debate or argue a debate or get a point across, or they'll call me to try to prove to them what they're thinking is not right.
Okay.
And it's not hard to prove somebody what they thinking is not right
Okay.
when you have logical sense. But if a person is basing their argument off of basically how they feel, no matter what you say, it's a redundant conversation.
It definitely becomes redundant very quickly.
Yeah, I do.
Very quickly.
So like one time they called me and said, you know what? I don't want to get married. I said, okay. That's a statement. There's no need for a conversation. I said, I don't want to get married. I said, okay. They said, no. Convince me why I should. You shouldn't. If you don't want to get married, you shouldn't.
Right. I can't
Well,
convince you.
I mean, I'm saying I don't want her to buy a $10,000 wedding ring. I said, well,
Go to the
then,
pawn shop and get
then
one
don't.
$3.
Right.
You don't have to buy an expensive diamond ring.
You really don't.
Well, I mean, but if I get with somebody, I'm gonna go over the top. That's you. You don't have to do that.
Nope.
And then they were like, well, I don't want to end up getting a divorce if she take all my money. I'm like, again, that is not a necessary statement either.
Right.
I said, but the thing that nobody seems to know,
Eddie Murphy too much.
They watch all these movies. Yeah.
the thing that nobody seems to understand, when you get married, if you are providing a lifestyle for the other person that they can't maintain by themselves, you owe them something when you divorce them because you brought them into something that they couldn't provide for themselves.
It's true.
But whatever you have, equity, financial, land, property, unless you put it in her name or you start signing shit as joint, the shit belongs to you that you
Yeah.
had before her.
Right.
So if you had $1,001 before you met her, and you get $1,003,000 when you meet her, she's entitled to that $1,003,000. She's entitled to half of that, or a portion, depending if she got kids or not. That's all I'm saying to y'all.
It's the things that's obtained during the marriage. That's what she's entitled to half of. Like you say, anything that you had before her, anything she had before you, y'all keep that. Anything that was obtained during the marriage is normally what's split. So like you said, if you had $1 million before her and now you up to $1,003,000, guess what y'all gonna split? The $3.
Or if
Y'all gonna split the $3 because you had $1 million before her. That $1 million is yours in the eyes of the court, and you made $3 while y'all was married.
now you
She's entitled to half of that.
probably are going to spend that $1 million
Probably
on a
will.
lawyer trying to defend your money, because if she had her way, she gonna say she was there when you had that $1 million. So it's up to you to have proof that she wasn't. And like I was finna say, if you join the military and they put you in a military government housing and they give you an extra bit of money to take care of your family, she's entitled to that. If you go buy a house off base and both of y'all move in at the same time, she's entitled to half of that house.
But going back to the original question,
Right.
you shouldn't have to explain that to somebody.
Okay.
You shouldn't have to explain to somebody why they should get married if they're saying they don't want to be married. It sounds like your mind is made up already.
You
See what I'm saying?
You already made
Shouldn't
it.
nobody have to explain to you the joys of marriage? If in your brain you saying I don't want to be married,
Right.
why am I wasting my time telling you this?
Well, number one, they probably don't want the commitment. They don't want
You know what I'm saying?
the
Because
responsibility.
if you don't know the joys of marriage already, then or what you know what I'm saying, the benefits of being married, then
You got a lot of benefits.
because in your brain you already got it made up. I don't want to be married. I don't want to be married. I don't want to be married. You ran down the positives of a marriage, and then you ran down the negatives, and in your brain the negative outweighed the positive, and you said, I don't want this. You can't call somebody and tell them, bro, I need you to convince me why I should be married. What?
But see, here go the kicker in that conversation. Kicker was they said, I don't want to date women like what you've dated and get caught in what you've been through.
Okay.
I don't want to date women like my homeboy dated and get caught in what he been through. I said, hold on. You are aware that you and those other two people, me and the other person, you don't have the same taste in women that we do.
Right.
One. And two, you see and deal with things differently than we do. Obviously, we didn't see the red flag, so we got drugged by the tail end and got fucked over. You see shit before you get away from these type of situations.
Right.
I'm like, most importantly, like your homeboy got a kid by this chick, and it's fucking him up because we stayed in a situation. I got a kid out of situations, and they fucked me up for a while because I was too close. I couldn't see the big picture.
Right.
I didn't have no homeboys around me telling me the right shit,
Right.
or they didn't see it either. If you see it before it happens, that would probably explain why you don't have kids right now.
I mean, I agree with that, but I think that some, let's say men. I'm gonna say men. Some men need to quit trying to find a perfect woman, and understand that you're gonna have to deal with something that you may not like when it comes to being in a relationship, married, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever level y'all on. You see what I'm saying? So whereas you, like you said, you don't know if the woman that you're gonna date gonna be like the woman that he dated. You don't know this from the beginning because you're not a fortune teller. You ain't got a crystal ball, right? The women that you may date may hide it better.
Yeah.
But then again, how you know you're not going to turn out to be like some of the boyfriends of her homegirls? You see what I'm saying? She got a friend and her boyfriend is just like you. Hide it real well, a chameleon. You see what I'm saying? So this thing go both ways. It go both ways. So to tell somebody I don't want to date some of the women like you date, well, you don't know if those women gonna be like that one.
Right.
You just don't know this. And but that's the beauty of life. You see what I'm saying? That's the beautiful part of life. Because you go with your best foot forward, best intentions. And if it don't work, it don't work. You learn from it, you take whatever you can take from it, and then you press on. You know what I'm saying? But and this is just from my perspective, I don't want to be single. I want to be married. I want to be with somebody. I don't want to be single. This is just me. You know what I'm saying? Been married a long time. And if we wasn't married, we'd probably just be a couple, be together. Because some people don't like marriage. They don't like that title, to the government.
That
you know
paperwork, yep.
Yeah. But and if that was the case, if my wife would have told me, hey, this is how I feel, I don't like the whole official marriage thing.
Right.
Bet we would have been girlfriend and boyfriend for life. You see what I'm saying? So
the one thing I will add to that situation, being married is a United States government entity.
Absolutely.
It's not a white, black, brown, green, purple. It's not that. It's an entity of the government.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. When you get a divorce or when you get married, you become property of that state. Now you're a part of that government. Your money can be taxed. When you go to divorce court and they take X amount of dollars from you, it's because you're a part of the government entity and you're breaking it up. So they got to get paid both ways before they let y'all go about your way. That's all I have to say.
Absolutely. So let's go back to the one-sided relationship.
One-sided relationship.
A lot of relationships become one-sided, but
is that once the people stop caring, or when they start putting their own needs in front?
Well, and that's what I was on that part right there, because both sides will blame the other side.
Gotcha.
You see what I'm saying? The man's gonna blame the woman gonna blame the man. You know what I'm saying? Say that he was no longer this or she was no longer that. You see what I'm saying?
Correct, Danny.
In their eyes, it became one-sided. What happened? What she say?
She said marriage is a legal contract, not a spiritual religious commitment.
That's right.
That's right.
That's why, like back in the day, black folks used to jump the broom.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? As opposed to going
or
and
step on the
filing.
glass or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. They They used to do those rituals and stuff as opposed to going down and filing for a marriage certificate and stuff like that. Because we know it now to be a contractual agreement. And like he said, the government got to get their cut if y'all no longer want to be together.
Your blood test and all that.
So, you know,
Marriage
it's,
license.
yeah, things are different now. But it still can be one-sided in a relationship the same way it can be one-sided in a friendship.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We just wanted to talk about friendship because that's more widely spread than marriage, especially nowadays.
Yeah.
People ain't getting married no more the way they used to anyway.
Hey, Morg, hit me after the show, and we'll talk about that.
But y'all, this is one-sided friendships happen to everybody. You know what I'm saying? And you can't say that it happens more so with men than it do with women or with kids more so than adults. It happens. Everybody face that.
So I got a quick question.
Okay.
When a one-sided friendship happens,
Mhm.
and you realize that that's potentially what that is,
Mhm.
can that friendship be saved?
I think so.
Okay.
I honestly do think so because, especially if you tell that person that,
Okay.
damn bro, damn sis, I'm realizing that you don't never holler at me.
Right.
I'm always the one hollering at you. You don't never be like, hey bro, let's go kick it. I'm always inviting you somewhere. Or you never there when I need you, when I need your help for real, but you might be there at a party. You confront them and then they change their behavior. Because sometimes people can do this without knowing. You see what I'm saying? Once again, that's because life be life.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Okay, so, and I'm gonna use myself as an example just to prove what I'm saying, right? You know what I went through recently,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
What if you would have called me during that time and I didn't answer the phone? You see what I'm saying? And then you were like, damn, man, hypothetically, man, I had a flat tire. I needed said help. Said didn't answer the phone. And my call the next day, he didn't either. I'm just saying, you know.
Right. But me personally, I would have took it like you were going through a lot.
Absolutely. But I'm just saying, you know, let's say you wasn't you and you started
Somebody else.
tripping. Yeah. And you like,
Then I'd have
man,
been wrong
right.
because I didn't know or understand the whole situation.
Right. And that's why I said life be life is sometimes. So
Yeah.
that's why I say I think that friendship can be
Say,
rekindled and saved if they want it to be. You see what I'm saying?
That makes
Because
sense.
the person who's being confronted about it has to be mature enough, man or woman, has to be mature enough to understand, damn, I am acting like this. Damn, my bad. My fault, man. I didn't mean to ignore your calls or text you back 3 hours later or whatever the case may be. So they
Right.
got to be willing to see that. You have some people who take no accountability for their actions and will just, nah, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you as the person may have to be like in your head, you know what? I just got to step back. I got to step back because I'm trying to tell them what they're doing
Right.
and they fighting me on it. This is exactly what I'm talking about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think it's all on the person who's being confronted and how they take it and also how you present it to them.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you go up and, hey, yeah, they're going to be like, hold on. And
They
they're
gonna
going to
get
receive it
defensive.
well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
they
not
get
gonna
defensive and shit.
Yeah, they're not going to
But
see
if
the
you
point.
know them, you may know how to approach them with that type of information. So it can be saved because a lot of times you may not want to throw away 15, 20 years of friendship if you know that it's something simple as me letting this person know what they're doing.
Well, I don't even think at this point in my life, like unless you're a new friend,
Uh-huh.
I don't really think I can throw away a friendship.
Right.
You know, because
They hard to come by, honestly.
like I said, like me and you've been rocking, I guess, what, 6-7 years now?
At this point, yeah, it's been a minute now.
So-
yeah.
We've been rocking 6-7 years. Me and Ace, we've been rocking since he was 19.
Right. And
I don't remember how old I am now. I mean, he's 40, so
Right. That's a
I
long
guess
time.
I was 24, 25, 26, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Me and Kid been rocking since high school.
Right.
Me and my brother. Who else?
Mhm.
You, Ace, Kid, my brother. Is anybody else? I think it's another person. Anyway.
The one who came through. The Marine
Oh yeah,
buddy.
yeah, man, yeah.
Yeah, because
We-
he a good dude, man. He seems
Yeah.
pretty chill for real.
yeah, we've been rocking since the Marine Corps.
Uh-huh.
So I keep up with him
Yeah.
more so than he probably keep up. But I keep up with a
But I
lot.
was just about to say, you check
Yeah.
on everybody more than they check on
I'm
you.
the strong friend.
You know what I'm saying? Like I call you and I hit you up and I check on you, but even still with that, you probably hit me up more and be like, bro, you good?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I guess that's just my personality.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
I'm
it
not
is.
I'm not trying to be Alpha, Beta, Sigma.
No, it's just
I just care about people,
right.
you know, and I guess sometimes I get the shit end of the stick, but I just care about people as people.
Right.
You know, I don't, you know, me and a friend of mine were talking the other day because I was telling her kids theory, which I've kind of adopted as my theory, that everybody either being used or you're using.
And that goes right along with what we talking about.
And so
Yep.
when I told my friend that, my friend was like, she liked a gift. Or her example was, what if I like a dude
Mhm.
and I buy him gifts? I said, okay. And he don't reciprocate. He don't like me, you know, he don't buy me nothing.
Mhm.
I said, well, then he's using you. She said, do you really feel like that? I'm like, used or being used. If you're buying him gifts
Uh-huh.
and he's not reciprocating that you care about him, he's not doing nothing back, he's using you. And so she was like, but what if I like gifting?
That's the thing that we got to
And
understand
so
sometimes.
when she threw it in that way, I was like,
Yeah,
hmm.
it
I'm
becomes
like,
different.
so he's not using you because he's not asking for the shit.
Exactly.
You're giving the stuff because that's what you like to
That's
do.
what you right.
But technically, I mean, if we're just putting it into a use or be used, he's using you, but not purposely
But
using you.
every situation is not going to be that.
Obviously,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because, excuse me, she may like to give people gifts, right?
right,
He may like to talk to people and communicate with people.
right,
He might be an intimate type person or emotional type person. He might be the whereas she like to give gifts,
Mhm.
he might be, I'm gonna find out what you like and give you what you like.
right.
You see what I'm
Or
saying?
maybe he has a listening ear.
Exactly. Right.
So he listens to everybody's problem. He listens to their dilemma,
yeah.
their conundrum,
Right.
and he
He's got-
solves the problem.
So she don't feel like she like giving gifts because she like the feeling that she gets, and she
Right.
like the feeling of making someone else happy.
The adulation.
Right, and that's a her thing, right?
Right.
That's a great thing.
Right,
If he don't buy her gifts, she's not upset with that,
right.
because her thing is not receiving. You know,
It's
when you
giving.
talk about the love language,
Right.
her love language is not receiving; it's
right.
giving.
It's giving.
So he don't have to buy her gifts in return. Now, once again, from the outside looking in, we gonna say what you said. Like, hold on, he using the hell out you.
Right,
And then she be like, well, no. He ain't asking for this stuff.
right.
I'm giving it to him. They have a conversation, right?
Mhm.
Maybe he's a talker. And
Mhm.
she's listening to the things that he's saying. Oh, he likes sports. Oh, he like video games.
Right,
Oh, he
right.
like this.
He like that.
So she know what to gift him.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But in the same time, he's giving her what she wants, conversation, to find out these things. So it's a
So in my rebuttal to her saying that,
uh-huh.
I said, for instance, my mom has a car.
Mhm.
She's not doing anything. She could get in her car and drive to the store and go get her medicine, but I'm finna go get her medicine.
Right.
So in
Right.
this moment, she's using me. I don't mind because I want her to be healthy. I want her to get her medicine. I want her to be okay.
Wait, is
But-
she asking you to go get it, or you
No, she asked
volunteering?
me. She asked me to go get
Okay.
it. So I'm like, she's using me.
Okay.
I was like, but it's not a bad use because
Right.
I don't mind doing it. But she's still getting something. She's benefiting from me.
Absolutely.
I'm not benefiting in this situation.
Right.
So that person's using you. That's how I was looking at it. But like you just said, not every situation falls
Right.
under that guideline.
It's not that concrete.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because if she say, hey son, you mind going to get my medicine? What if she had a super hard day, her feet hurt,
Mm-hmm.
and she just, you know what I'm saying, she
You
tired.
just don't feel like doing it. Right.
So in one sense, yes, you can say she's using you, but now if she say, go get my medicine, then go to the drugstore, then go to the grocery store, then go to your auntie house, then do, you see what I'm saying? That would be using you. But if she just say, hey, can you go get it's medicine, it's something that she needs.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And she needs you to go get it for her.
Right. And,
So,
and like I said, it's not
you know.
something that I don't want to do.
Right, exactly.
I could do it, but
Yes.
at the same token that you were laying down in the house, I was laying down in the house too.
Right.
But you're like, hey, are you getting out? Maybe.
Well,
probably.
yeah. If you go out, can you go get this for
Right.
her? And
So-
go get that.
It benefits her,
Absolutely.
but it benefits me to keep her around too.
Exactly.
So
Right. It benefits.
You could have called me. I would have really got it.
It keeps her happy.
I might have to ask you to give me the address.
say that shit.
Right.
Give me that. I look the shit up. God damn it.
Yeah.
Google works wonders.
we all been there. You know, my wife do it all the time. Oh, y'all gonna do the podcast tonight? Bring me something to eat. I bet, and you both of y'all know I'm gonna get that shit. I'm gonna make sure
Right.
I get her food.
But I'm just saying, like, if you
But-
look at it from this view,
Yes.
somebody's always being used in a situation.
Well,
If you look at it from this view, this person likes giving, so they're not being used. They're doing what they want to do.
Right.
It just happens to give other people adulation.
and it depends on if that's the mindset that you have, the use or be used mindset.
True.
You see what I'm saying?
True.
Because whereas some people may look at it as use or be used, some people look at it as duties. I have duties. You see
Right.
what I'm saying?
Right.
To my mama, to my daddy, to my wife, to
Right.
my daughter. You see
your
what I'm
family.
saying? To my family, right? To my friends.
It was schizophrenic. I said to your son, you said my family.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Okay,
Yeah,
I thought
yeah.
you said family.
No,
To my son as well.
No,
Absolutely.
you said daughter.
Uh-huh.
I said son.
It's
And you said family.
My bad.
My friend.
My bad. I'm sorry. I totally missed that. Okay, so my bad. To my son as well. And I said daughter because of my birthday.
Right,
You see what
right,
I'm saying?
right.
So, but yeah, you're right though. You're right.
I just didn't want you to leave him out.
Yeah, no. And
way
I
you
didn't mean
said
to.
it was-
Yeah, I didn't mean to. So it's messed up about here. You see, it be your own people. That's how they get you, man. That's how they get you. But it's the truth, man. We have duties. So I don't look at it as a use or be
Okay.
used. I look at it as having duties.
Blow out one.
And I'm willing to do my duties. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
67 to 48.
651.
Okay. And I don't mind, you know what I'm saying, going out my way to do things for them. Same way my wife would do things for me, or my daughter may do things for me, or my son might do things, and pops, or my mom, well, R.I.P. to mama, but when she was here, you know what I'm saying? So these are just duties that we have
Right there.
to our family. Oh, yeah, I see. Yeah. That's a former player, well, current player, but he hurt.
Okay.
But yeah, so I don't
Okay.
look at it as a use or be used. I look at it as duties.
Okay.
And that's what comes with being married. That's what comes with being in a friendship.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what comes with being in whatever. You know what I'm saying? You got
Any
duties.
kind of ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got duties to your people.
That makes sense.
I'm in a lottery group and I had to go get the tickets. Well, I didn't have to, but I decided to go get the tickets.
That's a great way to look at
You
it.
see what I'm saying? Because I got a duty to my friends the same way they got a duty to me that we got to get these tickets and stay in the game. You know what I'm saying? If somebody's short of some money, okay, guess what? If I got it, I'm going to put it in for them. You see what I'm saying? You got a duty to your people.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't look at it as used or being used, because then that, for some people, that can have a negative connotation because they'll start keeping score. Damn, man, I'm doing a whole lot more for you than you're doing for me.
Exactly.
Now you're trying to keep score. It's tick for tack.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? But what if this person cooked for you? What if the person washed your clothes?
Right.
Just because you ran 10 errands, you know what I'm saying, don't mean that her cooking for you, y'all ain't
It's
equal now. Y'all
Right,
equal.
right.
But for me, shit, I got a full belly and I ain't had to cook nothing. I don't give a damn that I had to go 3-4 places for you. Walmart and get the medicine and here. I don't care. You cooking dinner.
No, that's right.
I'm good. You feel me? I'm good.
Yeah, that's, hey,
I can come home and eat and sit down on the couch and play the game if I want. You know what I'm saying? Or not play the game. Yeah, just be in peace because she cooked dinner.
Right.
And she happy because she didn't have to go out to go get that medicine. She happy that she ain't had to go because she didn't want to deal with traffic and the hustle and bustle of Walmart or Walgreens or wherever you go get the medicine. It's a give and take.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
That do make a lot of sense when you look at it from that standpoint.
but the mentality that you have as well applies in a lot of situations too. The use or be used.
Because that goes hand in hand with the one-sided friendship.
Absolutely. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. And that shit is real.
It is
So I
very
think
real.
you should have both views of it.
Okay.
And that's what Uncle was
I mean,
saying before. You
like I
got to
said-
realize when you're being used.
Like I
and
said,
not being used.
when he said it to me, I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
And I thought about it, I'm like, damn, what if that's true? What if every situation is either you're used or being used? So, but then, like I said, when I sat down with my friend and she gave me that other perspective, because she gave me a gift for my birthday, and I was like, damn, that is different. You know,
Yeah.
that is
Yeah.
taking it out of that.
we
I didn't do it. Taking me out the loop of used and being used.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. And that's true though, y'all. So
But when you're in any type of ship,
mhm,
friendship, relationship,
mhm.
partnership, whatever ship,
It's
there's duties, there's responsibilities, there's things you're supposed to do.
absolutely.
And being, yeah.
So one of my best friends, right? And I just texted him because he's in town tonight and didn't tell me that he was in town, right?
Wow.
So this one is for you. Shout out to Drew, right? But I ain't tripping off that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I know once he would have been here for however long, he was gonna hit me up, bro. I'm in town. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I'm in your city, pull up. You know what I'm saying? Wherever I'm gonna be at. We don't see each other often. He in a whole nother city.
Right.
Which ain't far from here.
No,
I'm
it
just
ain't
saying,
far.
but he live in another city. We might actually physically see each other once or twice a year. Maybe 3 times. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Classic,
Yeah.
and homecoming.
Right.
And maybe a couple other times when he comes
beginning
to
of the
town.
season.
Yeah, you know what I'm
About
saying?
3
That type
times.
shit, right? And neither one of us feel like the other one is using the other one.
Right.
Not at all. You know what I'm saying? I may pull up on him in his city more than he pull up on me.
Right.
Do I feel like he using me? No. This dude literally know my whole family. Knew my kid got a nickname for my daughter that him and his folks gave my daughter.
Mm.
You see what I'm saying? Because they remember when she ran track and they was at one of the track meets. Something funny happened, and that's been her nickname ever since.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? It's just one of those type things, man. And nobody feel like nobody's being used, even though we don't see each other
Every
but a
day.
few times a year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when shit get real, when he got married, who was there? Who was the best man? Me. You see what I'm saying? Like that type shit, because we understand what's important and what's not important. We prove to each other like, damn, okay, I got your back, you got my back for real. You know what I'm saying? During real situations. Yeah, we had plenty of fun times in college and shit, but when real life
when shit got serious.
right, we was right there. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's just what it's about. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta
That's
be.
what it's about.
Gotta
But I
be.
also have friends who we just friends or we just acquaintances, whatever you may call it.
Whatever the word is.
Whatever the word may be. You know what I'm saying? The use to be used situation would apply for some of them. Just being honest. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The use or be used situation may apply. And I have to keep my eye on that though. To make sure that I ain't being used. You know what I'm saying? Because if I feel like I'm being used, now I feel like I need to use you back. And now we spiraling out of control as friends.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? And because that shit don't work like that.
It really
Just
don't.
talking about that.
Yeah, you may have to just end the friendship and be through with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, great conversation tonight, y'all. Great conversation. Oh, shit.
I feel terribly sad that nobody wanted to call in and give us their opinion or situation that they might have been in, where they were in a one-sided friendship, relationship, situation, any kind of ship.
Right.
But hey, there's always next time. I keep the number alive by
Absolutely.
using it tonight.
Yeah.
I'll call somebody.
Yeah. Somebody.
Stepmaster 6, right? You have to look at that when you have a friend.
Absolutely.
When you have friends. Yep.
Yes. Yes.
But a lot of people don't have friends, and
Right.
so I've learned to be more accepting of the things my friends do or don't do that I don't like or do like.
Yep.
Because not everybody has friends.
And I agree with that. And the older we get, the more you value friendship. True
Yes.
friendship.
Friend.
Yes.
That shit goes a long way. Back when you was younger, you think, oh, that's my friend, that's my friend, that's my friend. Them motherfuckers don't be your friends.
I don't care.
And I had to say it like that. Them motherfuckers don't be your friends.
They with your friends.
You know what I'm saying? They there with you to drink or smoke or what, whatever, however y'all
Whatever they
party.
can get for you.
Yeah.
Whatever their benefit.
But let something real go down. Like Unc said, it's time to move. Hey, bro, help me move, man. I got my new apartment. Oh, hell no.
Oh, my back hurt.
But let you have a housewarming party.
Oh, I'll be there.
Oh, they coming for the housewarming party, but they ain't want to help you move your shit in.
Right.
What kind of friend is you? I don't need friends like that.
Oh, don't let it rain.
Oh
Oh,
God.
I can't get my shoes wet.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. All kind of shit. You like, I helped you move in the Kia. You know what I'm talking about? We moved all this stuff in the Kia. But now here it is. You can't help me move across the street into my new place.
Right.
Yeah, man. Use or be used. And it's true. And like you said, me and him been rocking for 6-7 years at this point. He done shit for me. I done shit for him. You know what I'm saying? Me and Big Unc. You know what I'm saying? Solid. 1,000. That's how it goes. Even with the homie who he was talking about earlier. You know what I'm saying? Fuss, fight, have disagreements, but it's solid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the real thing about true friendship. Not somebody who just trying to use you. You know what I'm saying? And using them two as an example, they punch on each other. You know what I'm talking about? Or, I mean, in the playful practice practice type way. You know what I'm
You
saying?
know, you play home.
Yeah. I
That
mean,
shit, that shit hurt.
no, I'm just saying, but it ain't like real, like y'all trying to, you know what I'm saying?
I don't
Y'all
know.
ain't mad at each other.
I don't
No,
know.
y'all.
I think he hit me a couple times like he just wanted to fuck me up.
Yeah, but that was practice. You was helping him get right for, you know what I'm saying?
I was
to handle his
I was
business.
helping him, but
Yeah.
I believe he hit me
He probably
with the intent to hurt me.
yeah, where he had to see, you know what I'm saying? That was sparring partners do. You know what I'm saying? But
you can take it.
yeah, but that's the beauty of it, man, for real, for real. So we don't get many friends in our lifetime. You get a handful and you be thankful for that handful. That's why when you see like super rich people and you see them, oh, this is my lifetime friend, it'd be like 2 of them, 3 of them. You know what I'm saying? That's it. It don't be
Yeah, because the rest of them passed away.
well, not even if they passed, they fell off.
Yeah.
And they start to realize, oh, this person wasn't my friend, this person wasn't my friend, this person wasn't my friend. When you hear LeBron talk about his friends, he had Rich Paul, them 3 dudes, you know what I'm saying? The ones that's always with him. You know what I'm saying?
But they all played on the team with him.
Right, but
He
I'm
was
saying
friends before he met him.
those 3 stuck
Rich
around.
Paul, yeah, those were the 3 that he
that's-
went to school with.
Right,
Yes,
right,
they
that's
went
what
to school
I'm
and
saying.
played
He
ball together.
came out of high school, went to the pros.
Right, but imagine how many friends he had, that he had.
Oh,
and he
everybody
realized,
knew him.
right.
Everybody
He had
recognized who
other
he
friends,
was.
but he like these 3 are my
but
friends.
the ones that he played ball with were
was
his
his true friend.
because I think Rich is the one whose dad took him in. That was the coach, right?
Yeah, who he went to stay with or
So,
whatever.
so that was his friend because they grew up like brothers.
Right.
The
Right.
other one, no matter how big he got, he never looked at him other than this is my homeboy.
Right.
So he took care of him too.
Right.
And I think the third dude, if I'm not mistaken, I think he played on the team too.
Yes.
He just had a different
It's
trajectory.
Rich, Mav, and I can't remember the other dude.
I can't remember the other one either,
Yeah.
but he had a different trajectory.
Yeah.
And he just stayed close to him to keep his ass out of
And
trouble.
and these are his friends. You see what I'm saying? But y'all, that is the show for tonight. I gotta go. Take my daughter out tonight.
Let me read these last comments.
Appreciate y'all, man.
And he said,
Boy,
yeah, they're there for the food.
till the next time.
Stepmaster 6, I value all my friends who are still in my life, even if it's not every day. I value my A&M band friends and music fraternity friends who I am still tight with. With that being said, I'm not said. I'm your boy Dis.
See how he stole that real quick, man? Hold on. With that being said, I'm your boy Said.
I'm your host.
Watch all. There you go. We out of time.
I'm your
Till
host.
Next time.
Peace.
Oh. Yeah.
What was that last comment? LOL.
Laugh out loud.